What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Take Action Low. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to interview this amazing realtor, real estate investor right here. There she is, right there. Miss Vanessa Jean. Now, before I bring her up and introduce her, I just want to thank you guys for being a subscriber here to my channel and always sharing your feedback. I really appreciate that. But today we have a special treat. We have a special treat. So I had an opportunity to get Miss Vanessa Jean, aka Miss V Realtor, to spend some time with me, and I've been looking forward to this. So Vanessa is not just a realtor, so she's a seasoned real estate investor, and she joined with us, our organization. It's been less than a year, and she is taking some massive action. And she's going to share and talk about some of her marketing, social media, generating leads, doing deals, your mindset, all that good stuff. So, Vanessa, welcome. Thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to take the time to talk to you.
Absolutely. So, why don't you give everybody a little bit of intro about you, where you're from, and also what led you up to this point as a realtor?
I'm originally from Haiti. I was born in Haiti. I moved to Boston when I was 16. I went to college and high school there. Then, after I got married, I moved here to New York. So, this is when the journey started. Um, Almost 10 years ago, when we were purchasing our first home, working with the realtor kind of give me a sense of some people don't know what they're doing. They don't understand the clients. They don't know what you're looking for exactly. So there was really a very lack of communication. There were no clear communication. Even you will express what you want, it's like nobody was listening.
Right.
So finally we bought a home by ourselves with no agent because my husband was getting frustrated and I
Right.
wanted to give up. And right after that, a year later, we started our journey together, partner, husband, wife,
Awesome.
as a real estate investor. So we started flipping back in 2016. We did a few flips. We did back and hold, buy and hold.
Hmm.
So right now, this is what we're doing. We keep on doing buy and hold because the way the market is, when you're doing flipping, it's kind of very complex,
Right.
regardless you have experience or not as an investor, and especially our area here in New York.
Hmm.
So now we're doing buy and hold. And after that, I'm like, I gotta do something else. I wanna go deeper into that real estate dream, journey, whatever you wanna call it. And this is when I become a licensed real estate agent. I went for my license, and when I start working, it was very scary because I'm not
Yeah.
used to that field. I'm from the medical field. So it's kind of scary. It's a new journey, but I always keep on going. The brokerage I was with, it's a local brokerage, so I can call my broker anytime, call her, text her, stop by, drive by. She doesn't care. She said, whatever you need, stop by, I'll help you. And it was very comforting to know that somebody was right there, holding on to my hands every step of the way. I closed several deals with her, and I felt like that's not enough. I'm
Hmm.
looking for the next thing. I'm
Yeah.
looking for something bigger. I want to challenge myself
Yes.
because I felt like I was so comfortable where I was. So
Right.
comfortable, even though I'm not taking it seriously anymore. That's not good. So I was looking for something bigger. After I spoke to another agent, she told me about EXP. I'm like, I'm gonna try. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna leave. Okay, the beginning was challenging because it's remotely. I don't have my worker to call anymore, to text, to drop by
Hmm.
anymore. But the brokers with EXP in New York kind of make me very comfortable.
That's awesome.
And I don't wanna say any name because I don't wanna miss anybody out. But
Sure. Sure.
all of them will say, text me, call me, email me, whatever
Hmm.
you want. And sure, if I text, I get a phone call right away. If I email, I get a call right away. I get a text back. I'm like, oh, I really kind of like that.
So that rolls into the next question here. So you obviously started with with this other brokerage, and and
Yes,
and and like you said, things kind of shifted where you wanted
yes,
more support and what you were looking for. And I know when we connected,
Yes,
And we talked, and we talked about goals and just different things, and we got into marketing. One of
yes,
the things that I shared with you that I told you was going to be really important to help you with your brand and your marketing
yes.
was to do videos. And I have to say this, Vanessa. Well, I'm gonna let you say it. What did you tell me then?
When you said it, I'm like, oh my God, I really don't like her. In my mind, I'm like, I don't like her. She's pushing me to do things I don't want to do. And I don't think I'm gonna very good at it because I don't like my voice and I don't like my accent.
Exactly. And what did I tell you? That's your secret sauce.
Yes, that's just you.
That's you.
You
And that's
cannot
what's
change
going to
it.
help your brand absolutely grow.
Yes.
And listen, when I tell you, y'all, and I'm going to provide Vanessa's link below because she's got a YouTube channel now. Honey, listen, on her Facebook page, she's going live. She's got her reels and it's working. So I'm going to share those links below so you all can go and check her out and subscribe and go support her. Okay. So I just think it's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about the mind shift. When did that happen for you when you said, you know what, I really don't want to do this because of those things, those excuses that you gave, right? So what was it that shifted your mindset that said, you know what, let me go ahead and start taking some action on this?
I think after a meeting you had, maybe it was around March, you had a meeting and you were talking about how to create a schedule for the online, for the social media platform. You have a schedule, when to post, when to interact, things like that. And I'm like, I still cannot do it. I really feel like I could not do it as a mom. I think my kids needed me more than that. As a wife, I need to spend more time with my husband than that. But at the end of the day, I said, I'm not comfortable doing it. I don't like it, but I know it's gonna bring me to the next level I want to. So I gotta like shift that mindset, think differently about it, and make sure whenever I'm performing, I know what I'm saying and I'm very comfortable sharing the subject, helping those, audience, especially home buyers I work with. And it was kind of easy. And one thing that I feel like many people have to remember, it's baby steps.
Yes.
Don't wake up one day and say, yeah, I'm gonna have 10 videos a week. It's just baby step. You
Yes.
schedule yourself. What I can do, maybe somebody else cannot do it. So I can do one or two posts a day, which I'm doing right now, and I'm staying consistent. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you told me, staying
Yep.
consistent. I'm
Yes.
doing that, and I'm doing two videos at least on YouTube a week.
Awesome.
I'm planning to do more, but I have to remember my roles. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I have to be a daughter. I have to be a daughter for my mom. She's older, she needs my help, and I have to be a friend. There's a time for all that, and I have to make that schedule in my life daily, weekly, monthly, forever.
So
If
hold on. That's a huge point, and I think that's worth noting that you have to have a schedule. I
yes,
hope you guys heard what she just said. In order for her to be productive, in order for her to do her videos, she has to have a schedule. Because I totally understand that. Once we really started kind of shifting and going to the next level, generating leads, getting deals, referrals, all that from social media, we had to get on the schedule. And just like you, we all have, whether it's spouses,
yes,
kids, taking care of parents, or, you have to be on the schedule. So I'm so glad that you shared that. Now, let me say this. It's such a testament with, your work ethic and the dedication that you've had over the last several months,
yeah,
because I've been watching you and I see the interaction, I see your videos, I see the engagement, and I see when you got pending deal or closed deal. And it just makes my heart so happy. And it also inspires me. So I just want to tell you that. But your work ethic. So let's pack this up now. When you say that on your schedule, because you have all these things that you have to do, can
mhm.
you share a little bit about maybe how much time you spend on a weekly basis creating video content, to give everybody, just an idea?
um, I can say daily. It's about 2 hours.
Okay.
And one thing also I do, I kind of create the content. I write down everything that I need to prepare beforehand.
Awesome.
Then and get ready for the videos, it's something else. It's a whole different project. You need to work on your content first. What you're gonna say. If you have to do some research, you go ahead do that. If you have to talk to somebody else that have more experience, more knowledge, you do that. Because the information you're gonna put out there, it's like for the world.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, because I have people texting me and say, I like what you do. You inspire me. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Because I don't really see I'm doing enough right now, but
Yes.
I'm doing so much. And also, do not challenge yourself saying, so and so close 20 deal. I need to close 20 also. We have to pace ourselves and knowing what we are capable of doing. So and so
Absolutely.
can close 20 deal, it's okay. But if you close two, are you happy with those two?
Right.
Did you help somebody along the way?
That's right.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's
Oh,
all
that
that
is,
matters.
yeah, and that is so good. And I'm not surprised that you get those type of contents on your videos of you inspiring people because you attract who you attract. And that's a whole part of being a realtor. In order for people to know what you do and who you are, especially in this market, you have to be seen and you have to find a way to stand out. And one of the ways you can stand out is by being consistent. So
Yes.
people can consistently see you
Yes.
and see that you're providing value. Now, Vanessa, you said that you share different type of content. What type of content do you share in order to attract or educate buyers and sellers?
Most of the I mostly work with first time home buyers,
Okay.
and when those clients come to me, they are clueless. So right now, my content on social media, it's mostly doing education. What is the process? The home buying process. What do you do at the beginning? What do you do in the middle of it, the end? And I'm trying to really educate people. I don't want to feel like I work with someone, they just bought a house. What happened? I don't know. The realtor made me buy it. And I heard many people say that. Oh, what happened when you bought? I don't know. The realtor made me buy it. I don't want that to happen with me because I feel like being a realtor, it's one thing, but I really want to touch people's lives by
Yes.
selling houses, by
Yes.
giving them a home to build memories. And
That's correct.
and I feel like that's very important because my last client I work with, they had their fourth baby in the house. So a
Oh,
brand new house with a fourth baby. It's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And I feel like they're gonna create more memories and God knows what else gonna happen. And those clients also already refer me to two other clients.
See, and that's where I was getting to right there. It's such a beautiful thing when you really care about what you do and
Yeah.
you do it
Yes.
to really help people and to change their lives because you really have to understand this is the biggest purchase of
A
pretty
lifetime.
much everybody's lives. Exactly. And if you walk them through having a great experience with
Yes.
you, they'll never forget that. And just like you said, they're going to refer you to their family members, their friends, their colleagues. They won't ever forget you. And another thing that you want to do, of course, is always just touch them, just follow up. Hey, how
I
you
do.
doing?
I do.
One thing that we do, I don't know if you do this, but this is just a tip, for you and everybody that's watching that you can do that really that works really well is when you close a deal with the client and they buy a house, make sure to put that anniversary date on your calendar. And
Oh,
every year you want to call them or you want to send them a card. Just
yeah.
say, hey, this is the first year you bought your house. How's everything going? How's the house? Have you done any new additions? All those things like
Yes.
that.
I do.
They remember that, right, Vanessa?
Yeah, I do. I do that. I do for birthdays. I
Yes.
do birthdays. I do holidays. Some people don't celebrate Christmas, so I make
Right.
sure what holiday do celebrate.
Yeah.
So I send for holidays, birthdays. If I mean, most of my clients are close friend now, and I make sure every summer I have a big event for the kids. All my former clients' children come to my house. We have a big party for the kids, have entertainment for them, and
Awesome.
it's all fun. So that's been I will never lose those people because they're always in my life.
Yeah, absolutely. They're always in your life. That is so great. So let's talk about. So it sounds like you got a few lead generation things working. You're heavy
Yes,
with social media, which is
yes,
perfect. That's what you should be doing. I think that's wonderful. And you have a YouTube channel. That's awesome. And
yes,
also, you're pretty heavy in the community. I saw a post. I went
yes.
back and looked before we did this. You were part of you went to a local
The
Lions group, yeah,
yes,
organization.
Lion Club.
What did you do there?
Back in January, I got a special invitation from the Lion Clubs,
Awesome.
and due to my health, and I was taking a few months off, so I could not go to the meeting. So
Hmm.
yesterday was finally the day I went to the meeting, and it felt so nice to see other people caring for the community.
Yes.
First thing they asked me, "Why are you here, Vanessa? You're so young. Why are you here? We are old people." I'm like, this is the answer I give, and I hope it was a good answer. We always asking what is the community it's offering, but we never say what can I offer to my community. It was
Right.
like, where's that girl come from?
That's awesome.
And I really feel so happy to meet everybody there and to get that connection, to be working together, whatever project they're gonna have to work with the community.
Hmm.
And if anybody need assistance with home buying or just advice about real estate, anything, I'm here.
That's right.
And I felt the love, I felt the welcome. They're like, please come back next month. I'm like, of course I'm coming back. And it was such a pleasure, such a pleasure.
That's
Very
wonderful.
inspiring. Yep.
Yes. I think that's great. That's great. And those are the things that you should be doing. Agents, those are the things that you should be doing. So if you don't have any leads, if you don't have any business, you have to ask yourself these questions.
Yes.
What are you doing? What platforms are you doing that most people are on to be in front of them to let them know what you do?
Yes. True.
To give them content. That's right. Share how to videos, update them on the market to see
Yeah.
what's going on. What are you doing? So you want to be on social media. Also, is there anything else you're doing with the social media in the community?
Right now, just my, it, just connecting with everybody.
Awesome.
I feel I need to create an audience first. How
Yes.
do I do that? By making people feel comfortable with me, with my content. And the next thing will be trusting me. Whenever I'm working with a client, especially with a listing, they'll be like,
Mhm.
this is your home, do whatever you want with it. So I feel like I need to create that to the general public. If you need to sell your home, I'm here and you can trust me. And this is what I'm doing right now, building that trust and stay active on social media.
That's awesome. Now, let's go back a little bit. Now,
Mhm.
and I remember when a few months back, you had to kind of take a little time off
Yes,
to deal with some health things, and that can be difficult. And there's a lot of people that's dealing with health issues,
of
realtors.
course.
So what was it, as you were healing, and thank God, things
Yeah.
worked out. But, typically with your mindset, it's like, you know, how did you get back in the groove? What are some of the things that you did to kind of trigger you to say, you know what, it's time. It's time for me to go ahead and take action and get back in this.
When I was healing, I feel like I had so much time
Hmm.
to really think if this is what I really want to do. If it is what I really want to do, what is the next step to be better and to be bigger? Bigger than yourself, bigger than what you can imagine you can be doing. So while I was healing, I just kind of put down some thoughts, what I wish to have. Being a real estate agent, what can I do? First thing I thought, it was like, I should just create my own brand, Miss V Realtor. And that was
Love
the
it.
first thing. And what else can I do? I have to do blog time. I love my kids dearly, but sometimes mommy needs us sometimes off.
Right.
I have to do that. I have
Yeah.
to really hold it, be a big girl in a
Yeah.
sense, and say, mommy cannot be with you right now.
Hmm.
I need 3 hours to be by myself in the office to work. and I will have to work hard on it because I feel bad when say, "Mommy, please."
Hmm.
Kind of be like, okay, no, that's not the time right now. And
Right.
I really have to shift my mind. I know some people are not gonna like me, regardless what you do in life. People are gonna
Right.
like you. Some gonna like you, some are not gonna like you.
Correct.
I feel like I'm gonna just put what I know out there. I'm gonna try to be comfortable. I know I'm gonna be good at it, and people are gonna receive it.
Absolutely.
And this is what happened.
Well, I love it. And I think it was very smart of you to create Miss V Realtor. I think that's
Yes,
amazing because, again, it's part of your branding.
yes,
And you, again, you want to stand out. What makes you stand out? Miss V Realtor. You heard, oh, yeah. Have you checked out a YouTube channel? You see what I'm saying?
yes,
And that's how you get people to remember you from
yes,
all of the other realtors in your target market area by doing these things. That
yes.
is absolutely amazing. So, another question.
Mhm.
Do you have a VA to help you with anything at the moment?
No, I don't. The only person I have right now, I have a business advisor. So
Awesome.
we're working on the brand.
Hmm.
We're working on my social media content. We're working on my to have Miss V Realtor copyrighted. So I've
Awesome.
been working with him. We meet twice a month, 2 hours meeting. So that's what I'm doing right now. And maybe later on I can have a VA, but right now I don't.
Awesome. Nope, that's great. I just wanted to know because I'm sure I'll have someone ask me if you had a VA, so I wanted to ask you.
Mhm.
So that's awesome. Now, let me ask you this. Now, there are a lot of agents that are struggling right now in this market.
Yes.
And what does it mean for you to have access to different resources? Because EXP is like a buffet of resources. It is supporting, support, trainings, all
Mhm.
that. But what does it mean to you to have access to different resources? Even within our organization, trainings, myself, Carla, other agents there locally, to help you and to answer questions.
The one thing I can say, don't be shy, be open minded. And I know I have get in touch with you many times a week. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, should I be texting her again? But of course, you always reply right away. And also, my brokers here in New York, they are very big help. Whenever
Awesome.
I need help, I can get in touch with them. And with EXP, I go to the world. I just love that thing. I go to
Yeah.
the world.
Isn't it awesome? It's great.
I was nervous about it at first. I
I
was
know.
very nervous. I'm like,
I
oh no.
remember. I
But,
remember.
but now I love it because when I spoke to my daughter,
Mhm.
believe it or not, she's only 8. She's like, Mommy, take about Roblox. This is easy. And we sat down together one evening. We were playing with it. I'm like, I can't believe my 8-year-old daughter helping me doing this.
Oh, she's sharp. She's sharp.
This is embarrassing. She's like, you got it, mommy? I'm like, yeah, I think so. Since then, I fall in love with the world.
It's awesome. I mean, where else can you go? What other brokerage can you go to and instantly have access to over 2,300 paid employees full time where you can go and get your questions answered about anything,
I
whether
just
it's
love it.
contracts,
I just love
whether
it.
it's your commission, right?
Yes,
Whether
yes,
it's tech issues.
yeah.
So, but anyway, I don't want to really get on that too heavy, but I'm glad you brought that up because I think with agents, if you want to grow and scale in this market, regardless if the interest rates are 7, 8, 9%, you can have success.
Oh, yes,
You can make it happen, but you have to get rid of the excuses and you have to take action and you have to do things differently.
definitely.
What,
Yes,
what do you think about that, Vanessa?
of course. And it's so true. As I was saying, you cannot be a undercover agent. You have to be a real estate agent. Wherever you go, let people know what you do. It's not like you're gonna brag about it and talk too much about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Miss V. I'm a real estate agent. You need anything about real estate, please get in touch with me. And one thing other agent forget, it's free services.
Yes.
People like free stuff.
Yes.
I've been giving so much free information. If people were paying me for those, I'll be rich.
Well, look at it as this: you're sowing seeds, And you're building that,
Exactly.
and you're building that know, like, and trust factor
Yes.
with your prospects. So guess
Yes.
what? It's going to pay off for you in the
Yes.
long run. You just have to continue to be consistent. So you're doing it.
And people will be calling me, asking me a question. Meanwhile, they're working with another agent.
Hmm.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm still gonna be nice and help you out. And funny thing is, investors I work with back in 2016
Hmm.
send me private messages. I knew you were capable of doing so much. Why now? You should have done it many years ago. And they're always giving me feedback. Girl, you sound so good.
That's
Keep doing
awesome.
what you do. You inspire me. And those people are older than I am. And I'm like, wow, I will inspire. I said, yeah, more than you think. More than you think. And it's a pleasure listening to people saying those things to me.
Yes.
It kind of like give me that push to do more.
Yes.
Even have good days, bad days, heavy schedule, but I still find at least 1 hour or 2 hours a day to do my content, to do what I have to do for my business in order to grow.
That's awesome. Well, that's such a great way to kind of pull all this together.
Yes.
And Carl and I are so glad and thankful you decided to partner with us, here and with the Wolfpack organization. And, your YouTube channel, guys, your Facebook. I want you guys to click the links that I've provided below. Please follow Miss V Realtor. Follow
Yes.
her. Subscribe to her channel. And Vanessa, I really appreciate you taking the time, and I'm so excited, and I know that you're going to continue to do bigger and greater things in
Definitely.
your career. And Carla and I, we're here to continue to help you, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you. And also, I want to say I'm very grateful for you. Very, very grateful. Maybe more than you think. Because when I start following you, the way you support people, the way you say things, you almost make it like you can see it happening, even you didn't do it yet. And I thank you for that. I will forever be grateful for you and Carla for what you guys doing online. Thank you so, so much.
You are more than welcome. All right, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this interview. Vanessa, again, thank you so much. Everybody, now
Thank
it's
you.
time for you guys to go out and do what? Take massive action. Take care.
Thank you so much.